All right. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to KFLive number 255. We are back, and we're going to have Benny B with us tonight. His knife launched on Friday, but maybe there's still some left. I haven't even looked yet, but it doesn't matter. Ben's a buddy. We're going to have him on for a few, and we're going to have some fun. I hope everyone is here. Looks like 24 people so far, so where is everyone else? Where are you? If you're not here, what are you doing with your life? Seriously, what are you doing with your life? Hello, everyone. Welcome in. All right, let's see who's here. I see Jim Miller, channel member and moderator. Keith, the Knife Freak, channel member and moderator. Of course, our buddy Stephen Kern, SBK. Let's see Uncle Cow in there and Seppi Dog. James, thanks for being a channel member. I see Gabe Harlan. I see you, Nasso. What's going on? And hello, Bluminati. Did I already say hi to you? Hello, Kathleen. Good to see you. Good to see you. Jason Beecher. By the way, thanks, Kathleen, for being a member. Hello, Kelly's Mishmash. Thanks for being a member. Who else? Mr. Mouse. What's up? Mick Ranger. Hello. Jody Darden. I'm working, but watching. That's good. No problem. Hey, Clint Crosby. Good to have each and every one of you here. Hope you guys are doing well. There's Tim B, the moderator, the man, the myth, the legend. Good to see you, sir. Awesome to have you here. If we are on a 8-bit bus, we will have to roll back over zero. What? Okay. NASA's making stuff up again. It's okay. Or it's just above my head. Hello, Joe Kasparek. Good to have you here. Hey, Chevy man. I'm doing good. Hope you are as well. All right. What's everybody got in their pockets today? There are 29 people in here. Make sure you're hitting that like button as you come in and let me know what you are carrying. Hey, Kirby Smith. Good to see you here. Excellent to have you here. I hope everybody is doing good. Hey, James, I have a voice, so we should be good. I forgot to bring some cough drops down just in case, but hopefully it'll hold up. We'll see. Tim has been modding you all day, Gabe. All right. Yes, he does. He does, Kelly. Very good. He definitely does. Oh, goodness. All right. I'm falling asleep already. So Ben will join us at 8. So we're just going to kind of kick it here and have some fun here for a few minutes. I'm going to plug this in because I think the battery is low on this. So I better do that. No carrying. Laying in bed sick as a dog. Dang, dude. It's going around. I'm done with it. Scarlett was sick after me. So hello, Chevy has a slice buoy from Spider Co. Kershaw Bel Air, Leatherman Wingman, Gerber Utility Knife in a Case, Saudi Jr. for our friend Jason Beecher. Nice. He mods for SMKW. There you go. Hey, Daily Gear Guy. What's up, JD? What's up? Good to have you here. Kershaw Knockout, Imperial Swell Center, Whitler. Nice, James. Very cool. You always have interesting and cool stuff. No more days off. Well, unfortunately, Michael, we'll talk about that later. Hello, Michael Chavez. I might as well just say it. There won't be a stream Friday. I'm working. Well, I got to double check the time. Let me see. I can't right now, but I'm pretty sure I can't get away from work on Friday for this stream, but I'm here today, and let's just count that. Blue Finch Devil's Finger, Blue OG Nafslander, Blue Microburst Fixed Blade. Nice, Jim. Very good. Hello, Marco. Good to see you. TKL Piranha, Chris Reeve Nkosi with some company and some company's knife called Tornado or something. Wow, I can't talk. Not sure about that one. It's all right. It's not the greatest. No, I'm just kidding. It is the greatest. Mannix CPMM4 Mint, Victorinox Executive Rough Rider Reserve Quill Pen for chicken fried steak. Nice, nice, nice. Good to have you here. Thank you so much. Oh, there you go, Nick. Nick would like to prorate his subscription since I haven't been doing lives. All right, all right. Good to have you here, Nick. Let's see. Michael Chavez, Spyderco, Native 5 Lightweight 15V. Our buddy, Mr. Kinman Dan Kinman, 18 months. Nice, dude. Hope your stream went good tonight. I assume you did one. I didn't get to see it. Devo Saloon and a TRM Neutron 2 for James. Nice. Let's see. First time here, says Sergeant Maximus. Good group today. Rife F5 on the belt. ZT0350 in the pocket. Well, welcome, sir, and a great carry. It's going to get wild in here in a little bit, so just stick around. We have all kinds of fun. Hey, Stacy, what's up? I understand. Everybody's got something going on. If you don't, it'll hit you in a minute. I feel like I should have brought a cough drop. I'll text somebody in a minute. Next tool, Sailor Light and a Lynch All Access Pass for our friend Uncle Cow. Welcome, buddy. Good to see you. Petrified Fish, Viper, MSI, Leviathan, Kosami, Thunderhead, Fireball, QSP Hedgehog, Moore Maker Trapper, Ocoee River Kayak, Aries Raptor, Baton 4, Arc, Fel Pro, Top Dog, New Breed, EDC, Forest Tanks, all for Balluminati Ninja. Good to have you here. Hey, Robert Willoughby. Ricola. Yep. Hey, One Moon, what's up? All right, a couple quick shout outs real quick. First of all, if you look back here, you see this. My town stinks, and we always get all the cool stuff last. And yes, most of you are saying, ew, gluten-free, that's not cool. Well, I'm gluten-free. So our buddy, I was not able to get these in my town, and they're online. They're selling for like 5 times the price. So our buddy Jim Miller bought some boxes of this and sent it to me, and they're really actually pretty good. Not bad. So thank you, Jim. I love Cheez-Its, so that was a big deal. Tempest Microburst, SAK Mini Champa, Dragonfly Salt, and a small light for Kathleen. Thank you, Kathleen, for always being here. I appreciate you. Cheez-Its with taste. No, they taste great. They taste normal, Nick. By the way, if you're gluten-free, which most of you aren't, and you happen to ever be in Knoxville, Tennessee, stop at the Disco Chicken, okay? Just trust me. And even if you are gluten-free, one of the best biscuits I've ever had in my entire life. I bought 5 of them to bring home. I've already eaten 3. No, I've eaten 2 of the ones I brought home, and I ate 1 anyway. I've eaten 3 total. They're delicious. Petrified Fish, 868 Gerber US 1, Tiny Sog, and a Nicron C1 Light. Here's the thing, Nick. Don't make fun of me, man. I can't eat gluten. So if I like it and I'm happy, then that's good. Hey, Dikashi. I'm just kidding. You can make fun of me. That's what you do. I'm good, Chuck. Thank you. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Casey Cisco. And then the second one is a shout out to our buddy Jonathan from Pins and Pin Blades. Thanks for sending some stickers, kind sir. Appreciate you. We'll have one of his stickers in the giveaway tonight. Gabe says Mini MSI, Kubi Velvet Snake in 80s camo, Houday Arc Pro Ultra in O-Link on the O-Link, and NGM Company Pry with Ultim Bead. Nice, dude. Very cool. And of course, now I was all excited because the chat was updating and now it's not. So I'm probably going to have to come up with the alternate way of doing the giveaway again tonight. Nope, now it caught up. Your happiness is my happiness. Thank you. I'm working in the shop, so kind of listening. Oh, you're good, Dekanji. No problem. Lots of knives in. I can't show hardly any of them to you. We'll go over a couple before Ben comes in here. And then we'll go from there. All right, I see no more pocket checks, so I'm going to jump in with mine. The first one, this is a knife that's dropping this week. Whoops. This is the Winter Blade X folder with the X lock. And man, it locks up like a bank vault. This thing is not going anywhere. It's very thin and slicey and very cool. These drop on the 26th, which is what, Thursday? Very, very cool. So that's one of the knives that drops this week. Oh, wait a minute. Thomas McDonald with the Kubi Bluffin Ultim, Kituo Griffin G10, and a Rubin G5. Nice, dude. Very, very cool. Hey, Fred the Lug. Good to see you, sir. Lurking on the phone. Gotcha. Second knife in the pocket today. Already dropped on Friday, but I did not get to even see this till yesterday. This is the Crosshatch 1 Jack Wolf Gunslinger with the beautiful Crosshatch titanium. This guy is either already on sale or already sold out. Tim, any ideas? So I don't keep sounding like a dork, not knowing if they're sold out or not. Tim probably knows. They're probably already sold out, I would assume. But I shouldn't assume. You know what happens. And then also dropping this week, I think maybe on Friday in the pocket today, is the Sugar House Knife Syndicate Flying Goddess. Beautiful handle material. These drop this week. Really, really cool indeed. Super, super cool. John the engineer's lurking on his phone. Casey, will you tell me the truth? No one is looking. Are you just pushing that Winter Blade because you like Brian? I love the knife, dude. I don't know why everybody doesn't like this thing. I don't get it. It has nothing to do with Brian. I don't get anything out of it. I don't get a darn thing. This is, again, I'm not totally into the mechanism. Sure. And if you want to call it fidgety, that's fine. But here's the deal. This is what I like about it. When this goes down, whoops, don't do that. That's not what you're supposed to do, dum-dum. But when this goes around the blade right there, that is holding the blade in. So when I put my hand down, that blade is not going anywhere. If you remember, I got just as excited about the mechanism on the Remet Swordfish because you're bearing down. The way you're using the knife is making it almost into a fixed blade. So I'm not pushing anything. I love this. I don't get anything out of pushing it. It's going to sell because it's Brian. So, but it is incredibly thin and slicey. And this is that super duper ultra industrial cardboard. If I can actually hold on to it, but man, it's just a killer slicer. So there's no pushing, man. I love the thing. As a matter of fact, I typically would give away something like that, and I'm entertaining keeping it because I enjoy it so much. So yeah, there's your honest answer. Okay, so Tim says the Jack Wolves are still available at White Mountain. Nice. Of course, you can't use a code there, but that's okay. Mick Ranger says carried my Ultim DVD Glideman, Leatherman Wave Plus, and an Olight i5T EOS. Nice, dude. Yeah, I mean, but once I got it. Yeah, it's the double-walled stuff, Kelly. It's the really thick stuff. It took me about 10 minutes as well, but all you got to do is understand what's happening. And so if you hold it and if you bend your hand this way, it's just going to come back down. If you do it this way, it's going to stay there and then it's going to lock in. So that's all it is, really. Gunslingers are available at TPK, Blade HQ, White Mountain Knives, Smoky Mountain Knife Work. Okay, so they are still available. Very interesting. Yeah, things have been kind of slow a little bit lately as far as knives selling. As a matter of fact, let's get this case out because I want to show something real quick. You guys see this right here? This is the Tempest Knives Tornado in the Firestorm version, also known as Flame Anno and Acid Stonewash. This guy There are 2 of these left at TempestKnives.com. You can still use code KnivesFast for 10% off. I was going to take that code off. I'm going to leave it just a little bit longer, maybe another few days or a week or something. Yeah, rock your hand, buy it back, and it locks right in. Carrying the ATK DLC Catalyst prototype. Nice, Fred. I still haven't gotten to check one of those. Hey, Matt Maurer, what's up, man? Hey, Mike Reese. Knife sales will pick up tax returns. Yeah, absolutely. There are 2 of these left. There are still Purple Swirl. There are still Blue Sky. And there are still Water Spout. But only 2 of that one left. So if you're interested, I would go get it before they gone. Because they about to be. I like that in ASO. Two firestorms. Okay, fine. All right, fine. I am not very good at that, but it's okay. Sure, Fred. If he's okay with it, I'd love to check it out. Yep. Casey, people don't have much money and the heat has been more. Yeah, Jason, I get it, man. Yep. Yeah, I got to work on my taxes. I'm way behind getting them ready. Hey, David, what's up? Well, good to see everybody. And again, Ben will be joining us in about 15 minutes, and we will have some fun. Now, I did want to show something else that's dropping, I think, on Thursday. Don't forget, with Rosecraft, you can always go to traditionalpocketknives.com and use code KnivesFast10 for 10% off. So you saw, now I'm going to forget the name of this thing. Hold on. The Stinky River something another. I don't know. Hold on. The Baron Fork Jack. You guys saw this blue version of this a week or 2 ago. And that is it right there. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And as of Thursday, this red saw cut? No, jigged. Oh my gosh. Red jigged bone version will be available at TPK at 8:30 in the morning. And you can use code KnivesFast10 for 10% off on the red jigged bone version in 14C28. Nice. So yeah, they are coming. Nice, Chuckett. Very cool, man. Yeah, words are always hard for me, Keith. Yep, words are not good. Thank you, Tim. There you go, guys. Yeah, I mean, if it was pinchable, I would be going crazy about this one. It's not. Wish it was. It probably won't be sticking around. It'll be going in a giveaway just simply because I like pinchable slip joints. That's my preference. I did want to shout out TC and Greg over at Smoky Mountain Knife Works. I did get to stop by there on my trip for about 30 minutes. I do have some shorts that are getting mixed in from there. I didn't buy anything. I didn't have time to look. I just talked to Greg for a few minutes and did some videos and left. Past the cheese? Uh-oh. It's freezing again. Daggone it. Oh, past the Cheez-Its. Yes, gotcha. Yeah, these are the gluten-free ones. I was thanking our buddy Jim for getting some for me because I can't get them around here. So very, very nice of Jim to do wimpy nails. No, I just don't. I like to pinch them. I don't care for them. But it's still a great knife. All right, Aries, enjoy sharpening. Okay, guys, I want to do something real quick here. There are a lot of channels that stop in to KFLive, okay? I know Titanium Justin's in here often. Who else did somebody was in here a minute ago that has a channel, and now Illuminati and a couple others. But I want to shout out our buddy Aries. I was listening to Aries today, and he sounds a little frustrated with how YouTube kind of holds the man down. So if you don't know Aries EDC, go check out his channel and watch a couple videos and subscribe. Okay. He's doing some awesome stuff, and he's such a friendly, nice guy that just loves the community. So check it out, and definitely check his channel out. Hey, Freak Show, what's going on, man? Yeah, we're probably going to have to do the alternate giveaway again tonight. I have not gotten a call or get on a chat with our friends at StreamYard yet to see what's going on with the chat, but it looks like we're going to have to find a way to do an alternate one again. Yeah, so Ashlyn bought me gluten-free Oreos, and between her and Trevor and Tyler, they were gone before I got two. I got two. That's all I got. Hey, Chrissy, what's going on? So if they're good enough, they'll still eat them. I'm telling you what, you guys would go to that restaurant I ate at in Knoxville, you wouldn't even know it was gluten-free. There's no chance you would have any idea that restaurant was gluten-free. It was so good. Fried breaded chicken, biscuits, macaroni and cheese, donuts, all gluten-free, and it was all delicious. Well, Scott, I mean, look, here's the thing. Okay, I'm going to be real careful how I say this. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, because if you're in, JD was in here earlier. That's the other one. Daily Gear Guide. Check out his channel. But if you're in my chat, typically I'm going to shout you out because you're the kind of people that wants to be a part of the community. There are channels I don't just randomly shout out. So you're one of the good guys. We'll definitely do that. Tell Chrissy the news. She'll figure it out. We are, yes, I do, Chuck. Chrissy, we are, what did I say? Hold on. I'm going to go look. I can't remember. We are 268 subs away from 50K. 268 subs away from 50K. I know a big fella who disagree. This man eats gluten by the quart. Yeah, I can't eat gluten. I can't anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, Dan Kimmin. That's another good channel. Check out Dan for sure. I did shout. Oh, I'm not shouting at you, Bluminati. I'm shouting you out. I mean, not out of the chat, but you know what I mean. Welcome to Bluminati. Thank you for being here. Okay, again, about 9 minutes from now, we'll have our Benny B from Jack Wolf. Guys, I wanted to take a moment to thank you for your patience. I did still have videos while I was sick and while I was at a conference, a work conference in Nashville. But I didn't do any lives, and my life over the next 2-3 weeks, all the way up through Blade Show, Texas, is going to be basically unhinged. So please be patient. It's going to get back to normal at some point, but for now, my life is a boiling cauldron. So just be patient. And then while I was gone, Ashlyn's car died, so I'm looking for a new car with her. But for now, we're driving her everywhere, and it's lots of fun. No, I didn't, Fred. But Fred, that place, there's always 2 or 3 conferences, sometimes 4 going on at the same time. There was a what do you call it? Amputee conference of some sort. There was a anesthesiologist conference. There was the one I was at, the TV broadcast conference, radio TV. And I think there might have been one other. But yeah. Oh, there was a gymnastics event. That was the 4th one. What happened to the subby? What's a subby? What happened to the subby? I don't know what a subby is, or I'd tell you. I don't know what that means. I'm not very smart, Freak Show. So if you ask me weird questions. Oh, gosh. Feel better, Jim Miller. Jim's got some shoulder stuff going on. That's not good. My mail is late on Mondays. I got a new guy doing it now. Oh, gosh. David, yeah, that stinks, man. They just do it whenever they want. Oh, it has a blown head gasket, and then It's got other issues. It's just it actually started smoking really bad, and so we sold it to the we sold it to a mechanic friend that wants to work on it for his grandkids. And I'm like, yeah, it's just we've dumped too much money into it. It needs a whole front end basically because you can't. It's eating tires. You can't with the current everything in there. You can't. What's the word? You can't do a proper alignment, so it's just chewing tires. It just needs to go. But yeah, I was like, "What's a subby?" A Subaru. Gotcha. Yeah. No, not a neighbor. We sold it to no, nothing yet, Chrissy. I haven't been here to help her, and she's nervous to do it on her own. And then I'm doing this tonight, and I'm working late almost every day for the next 2 weeks. So I don't know when we're even going to go look at something, but we got to keep it pretty cheap. So we'll figure it out. Eating tires is not healthy. Exactly. Daily Gear Guy. There you go. Everybody's putting links up. Thank you very much. There you go. We got him up there twice. But definitely there's some good folks that come in this chat, and you should definitely go check those channels out. Fred's got a channel now too. Go check out Fred's doing videos here and there. I don't think he's doing them like all the time, but definitely gluten-free tires. Thank you, Jody. Motor has to come out. Yeah, no, the motor has to come out, and we couldn't find we were trying to find a used motor. We could not find one. Not that size motor. We couldn't find one. This is for O Father. Is he here? There he is. There's O Father. All right, we're gonna do this for Jim Miller, my friends. Here we go. $10 super chat. What's up, O Father? I can't put that on the screen, Jim. It won't let me. The chat's not updating again. But here is your Dalika salute. I know Bees has been having the same problem. He keeps talking about the chat not updating. And that's exactly what's happening. It's still stuck back in a comment from David Dice from like 6 minutes ago, whatever. So hello, O Father. I hope you enjoyed your entry from Mr. Miller. Hey, Skull EDC. Yeah, duck and cover exactly. Hey, Mitten State. Hey, Brian. Did Brian put a chat up on the screen too? I thought I saw something and then I didn't. No, maybe not. Good. I guess I'm not losing my mind. Okay. Well, it is not updating again. Omega Stacking has 218 subscribers. Nice. Keep going, man. Everybody check him out. Try opening the chat pop. That's what I have, dude. I have both. When I do this, I have two chats on the screen. I have the YouTube pop-out chat, and I have the StreamYard chat. They're both always open. What I can do, let's try restarting while we're waiting on Ben. Let's just try restarting the YouTube. Oops. Let's try restarting the pop-out chat. And pop out. Flop it over here. Let's see if that helps. You know what I did one day too? Let's do this too. We're going to have several instances of the chat running at the same time. And we're going to kill this. And we're going to turn that to live. And we're going to turn this to live. And we're going to go back over here and see what's happening. All right. So it is currently updating. So that's good. There's Omega Stacking's link. Go check him out. Hey, Apex Carry. Hey, D Sharon. Nice. And hit F5. Okay. If it does that again, hit F5. Like if it freezes again. I've got 2 instances of that chat running right now. So we'll see if that helps. Yeah, Omega, tell him, man. Tell him. Like, comment, and subscribe, and share. Yep. Zipper pulls on your jackets. Nice. All right, I'm going to plug my phone in because it's almost dead here. And like I said, Benny's going to join us. We're going to, it's kind of interesting that there's actually still gunslingers left. So we get to actually talk about that. So that's good. And if F5 doesn't work, then hit F5 like what? Hit it with the F5 like Lesnar. Okay. It's already frozen again. It's already frozen again. Yeah, I don't think F5. That's just refresh, right? Yeah, it's not doing anything. I can just hit reload. And then you got to go back to live chat. Yeah, I don't know. It's not working. So we'll just have to make sure we do the giveaway the other way tonight. Again, we'll pick a video and do it like that. We'll figure it out. Hey, what's up, projectiles? Good to see you. We're just going to focus on what is happening instead of what's not happening. I think it's massively a StreamYard problem because Bees, like I said, Bees has had the same issue. And I think others have too. If you hit it real hard, and really, is that what Bees does? That's funny, and not at the same time. So it's kind of weird being back in the saddle. I mean, I haven't done many of these. I didn't have much of a voice. It was pretty rough there for a few days. I would say that is the right way to say it. Oh gosh. So guys, what is happening? Wow. Okay, so it's still got, just to show you how screwed up this is, look at this, guys. This is from the previous stream, I think. Yeah. So I don't think Freak Show did that tonight. That's like from the 2 weeks ago stream. That's crazy. Oh, did Nick Travellini do Oh, he did. No. All right, guys, I'm very confused. Now the super chats are acting dumb. So we had the one from Dan Kim and we had the one from Jim. I think that's all from tonight. It is showing me ones from the previous week. So let's see if we can get rid of these. Wow, that's wild. Wow. Neat. Yeah, I know Woodfish hasn't been in here and it's still got him. So it's just not updating at all. That is crazy. Okay. All right, I am back. Yeah, that was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Exactly. Let me try. Let me see. So you're saying, maybe you're saying F5. Yeah, it's not working. But I'm going to stop messing around before I break something. And I'm going to close that other instance since it's not working anyway. And we're just going to move on and just read the other chat because it doesn't look like it's going to work at all. It's very frustrating to say the least. There's Miss Scarlett. Everybody say hey to Scarlett.
Hello.
She said hello. It's a bug. Yeah, I bet it is. Yeah, so I don't know. There's really nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. Everybody's saying hello, but she already left. She left. So sorry, nothing I can do. But anyway, it's going to be a fun night. We're just going to hang out. Now, we do have a giveaway later. It's ready to roll, but we're not giving away my Cheez-Its. They're not going anywhere. But we are doing a giveaway later on, so stick around for that. It'll be quite a while. Everybody's saying hello to you.
Hello.
What you doing?
Putting stuff away.
Nice. Scarlett.
Yeah.
Kathleen would like to know what your favorite knife is. She said she likes your choices.
Mm,
Put a single Cheez-It in the swag bag? No.
I don't know if I have a favorite.
You don't have a favorite? She doesn't have a favorite, Kathleen. I think if I had to read her, Kathleen, even though she has some really nice fancy ones, her favorites are her SD classics with the funny little sayings and goofy stuff on them, like the boobies one she has with the scary bees on it.
Yeah, those are my.
She likes those. All righty. It's updating as we speak, so that is good. She's not going to come on camera, Chrissy. She won't do it. I think she would beat me up before she did that. Yeah, Scarlett, Tim says he loves the SD Classics. That's one of his favorites as well. She left. I said Tim said that's one of his favorites as well. Yeah, she loves that one, Kathleen. It's going to her. She's already claimed it. The cotton candy Finch knife that I showed you. You've already claimed it.
Yep.
This one.
Yep. Where's the camera? I'm on camera.
She was on camera. That was awesome. We have a Scarlett sighting. Sure, you can use knives to cut Cheez-Its. Go for it. They might crumble. I have a Sprinkles SD Classic. Nice, Jason. She laughed now. She gone. She gone. Follow Bloominati Ninja. There you go. Follow Kevin Smith and Knives. Kevin Smith, hello, sir. Thanks for being a member. Good to have you here. Well, Scarlett's my wife, so I'm not her dad, Chuck. It's getting weird in here. Oh, there you go. There you go, Chrissy. No problem. Yeah, she did get on camera, didn't she? Yep, she definitely did. She did. That's about all you're ever going to get. It's just the way it is. Knives are for cutting. Knives are made for cutting. You can't blame me for asking for a friend. There you go. No. The Nimble XT. Yeah, they're pretty nice projectiles. I like his stuff. I'm not as big of a fan as on the yeah, there you go, Freak Show. I'm not a big of a fan on the Tanto blades, but yeah, they look really nice. Yep, I got them all. Well, we only got 2 women folk here. We had three sons and 1 daughter and a wife. So, yep. Hey, Robert Feely, what's up, dude? Thanks for being here and being a member. Appreciate you, my friend. Good to see you. In a minute, I'm going to have Tim go remind Ben. I think he forgot me. Either that or he had to run to the shop to get the knives because he forgot to take them home with him again. Did I say that out loud? I don't think I did. Bloomin' just posted his own link over and over again. I don't know what's happening here. Oh, no, it's froze. I see. Nothing. It's froze again. And Twisted Sis, check her out as well. Omega Stacking carrying Spyderco Para 3 CPM S30V, Steel Black G10 GEC Northfeld Unexcelled Leatherman Wave Leatherman Free P4 and a Karambit. Nice. I don't have a tan yet. We'll get a tan. I mean, it's not sunny here. I mean, it was sunny, but it was cold as crap because of the wind chill. Oh, I wanted to show you guys. I'm going to have, if you're coming to Blade Show or Blade Show Texas, I will have these with me. But I finally got some business cards made up for Knives Fast. You like my titles? But yeah, we have the lovely cards made up and ready to go. These will be with me. I'll have these to hand out and set everywhere at Blade Show Texas and Blade Show. And you know what? I should put one in the tonight's swag bag. And you can scan that and obviously subscribe to the channel. So really, really cool. They came out good. Very cool, Donnie. Good Laser Ghost. We'll see you at Texas. I'm going to put that in tonight's swag bag before I forget. Put one in there. Yeah, I got about 500 of those made up, so we'll have them to hand out. No, you can't, Anasso. I wouldn't trust me at all. Hey, Ramses, what's up, man? Leatherman Arc, Sog Power Pine, Spyderco Shaman M4, Spyderco Bodacious S30 V, CRKT Obaki Fixed Blade, Outdoor Element Neck Knife, Olight Mini 2 Ultra, Rovi Von Aurora 4 Zippo Bit Kit. Nice, nice. Very cool. Good, good, good. All right. I meant to ask Scarlett while she was down here. I did not. So let me do this real quick. She's going to throw rocks at me, but that's okay. Can someone please bring me a couple of cough drops? Question mark. Okay. There we go. Whoa. The chats. Hey, Donnie, what's going on? Hey, Donnie, go tell Ben. Where is he, man? Hey, Apex, he's coming, I'm sure. You don't have to say anything. I was joking. You got too much in your pockets? I got a knife. I got lots of stuff in my pockets. What'd you guys think of those cards? I mean, come on. That's a heck of a title, isn't it? I got 2 titles. Yep. Those are good titles right there. You don't get much better than that. Text him and make sure he didn't forget. Okay, will do. Will do. I wouldn't think so because we messaged earlier in the day, but I can't spell. We'll see. But anyway, Donnie, good to have you here. Donnie, I sent him a message on Instagram, no response. Okay. Yeah, he's typing to me. He's probably going to tell me Louis bit him or something. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. His dog didn't bite him. He's typing though. I can see he's typing. Thanks for the reminder. Nice call, Donnie. Nice call, Donnie. He forgot. Hey, Turd Burglar, what's going on, man? All right, Keith. I got you, man. I ordered 500 for now. If I burn through them, I'll get some more. That's funny, Donnie. Donnie knows his boss, man. Donnie's got that going. He has to gel the mullet first. Nice. Got to put some extra pizzazz in the mullet. And now you guys are firing me up for my intro. You know, I improvise my intro for Ben, but we're gonna pick on him this time. We're gonna pick on him. It's gonna be fun. All right, Chuck. Chuck, I will can you send me an email, knivesfast@gmail.com, and I'll reply with my email. That'll help me to remember. I mean, with my address. That sounds great, man. Soul glow in the mullet. Yes, they are, Jason. Yes, Jack Wolf knives are absolutely incredible. If you guys haven't picked up one of the new gunslingers, they are available. This is the beautiful titanium crosshatch version with the DLC blade. Gotta love it. Yep, Donnie knows his boss. Donnie cracks me up. By the way, I did not get my my Jack Wolf knife in time for leaving on my business trip. So I literally just asked Donnie, hey, Donnie, I really want to support you guys. Can you go do an extra video for me and send it? And he literally, did a nice video and some pictures so that I could have something to post to support my buddies. And I appreciate that very much. Okay, sorry. There's a giant conversation going on, and I'm trying to decide if I need to jump in on it. I see your email, Chuck. I'll get on it in a minute. Hey, Christopher Wheeling. Hello, Geo Knife. Geo, I have got. Oh, it's not sitting right there. It's sitting over here. I've got this guy is on the table to do my review of very soon. This is the GeoKnife Noxes. I believe that's how you say it. Beautiful blade, gorgeous handle. And we'll talk about this guy in my review fairly soon. Very cool. Don't forget, guys, GeoKnife. I have a code. Knives Fast gets you 20% off, I believe. Yeah, there you go, Donnie. There you go. But yeah, we dig Geo. Anybody that wants to come be a part of the community and be a part of these streams, I appreciate that very, very much. So thank you much to our friends at Geo for sending that along. Yeah, Sanders, it's a cool blade. Hey, Apex. Oh, look at there. Look at there, everybody. All right, let's see. Now, I didn't have an intro prepared, but now that Ben's forgot me, we gotta do a new intro. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, Ben Belkin from Jack Wolf Knives is joining us, and he is late for 3 reasons. Okay, and I haven't come up with the third one yet, so this is truly improvisation. Number 1, Louis bit his big toe. Number 2, he was putting more product in his mullet. Oh, dang it. What's the third one? I got to come up with a third one. And number 3, he left the knives at the office and had to run back and get them for the stream. No,
I won.
Louis bit your big toe. That's not good. Welcome, Ben.
Thanks. Yeah, I was talking to my daughter.
Well, you should do that.
Yeah, we were just chatting, and
no, you're good, man. That's way more important than some lame. Yeah, that's way more important than some lame dude on YouTube, man. And there's the linen micarta. Gotta love that.
People really digging the bronze bolsters with the linen. Goes good. But this is the only one I have on me.
Oh, that's fine. I've got the one you sent me. Of course, guys. If you don't remember, one of the most important things to say here is the very first Jack Wolf knife was not this one, but the what's that?
First lock.
No. I was saying, wasn't the first?
Yes.
Slip joint. Yeah, was the sharpshooter. Correct. And then the first locking model was the gunslinger.
That's right.
So really, really cool. So this is a very important, I would say, Jack Wolf model.
I agree. Yeah. And the gunslinger, like, I didn't know what to expect when we made it. I didn't know if people would embrace us doing locking knives, but man, people love this model.
Yep. And there's that one from a while back.
Yep. It's the OG.
Yeah. And then here is the crosshatch. And Ben, I gotta tell you, I want to ask you right off the bat. We're going to ask a question, and I think it's interesting. Now, I believe that in the past, when you've done locking models, you've done inlay versions, but when you've done full titanium, they've been frame locks and not bolster locks.
Correct.
And so this one, the one I've got, is a bolster lock because you actually did the crosshatch as an inlay. So I'd love to know the thought process to be consistent as a bolster lock, or some other reason.
This isn't the first time we did it. We did Diamondback in crystal tie as an inlay.
Right. I do remember that.
But this is the first time I blended the bolster and the scale together to give it the appearance of a frame lock. What I like about the bolster lock is less lock bar is exposed.
Right. So you're not going to put your fingers on it and not be able to deploy it. And that kind of thing.
I feel like you get the aesthetic of a full frame lock. You don't have to look at that big long lock bar cut, and you have more coverage over the lock bar so that your deployment isn't compromised. Seems to me like the best of both worlds, to be honest with you.
Yep. 90s Ill says, my first gunslinger, love it. Took the clip right off. Yeah. I mean,
good. I mean, I
no
want to hear
problem, man.
people using the pocket clip plugs because I don't get a ton of feedback on that. It's not like the kind of thing someone would just tell me.
Yep.
You know, and it's like it adds expense, it adds like work. One more thing that can go wrong.
You're right. So you want to be doing it for a reason.
Yeah, I want to make sure people are that we're not. It's not a wasted effort. You know, so I'm glad to hear that.
Yep.
Man, the action.
Brown Sugar, hello. Yinzer, hello. Angry Tom, hello. And Jason Beecher says his first Jack Wolf was the equal end. Very cool. Welcome on board. That's awesome. You know, I love the equal end. It's one of my favorites. I got 2 of them. So
that one was right up your alley.
Yeah, you did think? Yeah, there's something about that. Just, when you introduced some of your GECs to me, the ones that resonated were those, those style of jackknife kind of patterns, American Jack and some others like that. They just resonated with me like crazy. So
they're the
very
classic.
cool. Yeah, absolutely. I do dig a clip point though. What do you guys think of the clip on this one? We do have that very classic, but very kind of angry, swedged, stretched out clip point here on this guy. Very effective blade shape, very deep hollow grind.
Yeah, tips low for you guys and your utility cuts. Like you can get your tip down there. Just a cool knife, man. I mean, people really like these, and I'm pleased because I bet that a lot of people hadn't seen a gun stock before. If they weren't into slip joints, like when would you have owned a knife that looks like this? Not typical. Maybe some.
I would agree.
Knife you might find that kind of vaguely resembles one, but this is a gun stock. So
absolutely.
Kind of fun.
Yeah, I mean, and not, I'm excited for it, but like Devo has a gun stock pattern that's in production right now. But it took a modern twist. It has a very modern, normal looking knife look to it. So to have a classic gun stock turned into a locking knife, it's pretty dang cool.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree. Hey Dale, what's up, man? So guys, Tim's feeding you links here. So a couple things. First of all, if you're not in the Jack Wolf Facebook group, go over there, answer the questions. By the way, Tempest and Knives Fast have a Facebook group too. But again, we're not going to let you in if you don't answer the questions, guys. Go over there, answer the questions so we know you're legit. And then Ahmad will let you in to Ben's group there. And then Tim has also put up the list of authorized dealers. And that's important because these are still available. Believe it or not, we have a Jack Wolf knife that there are still some available. So go to, I know White Mountain has some, TPK has some, SMKW, I believe. So go check them out. I don't know if it's all the versions or what. But
it's only been out for a few days. We dropped them on Friday.
Yeah,
we're trying to make these in sufficient quantities to where they're not.
That's awesome.
Minute. And you know what? The market is what it is.
It's different right now. It is.
Most stuff isn't selling out right away.
Yeah, I still have probably 90 tornadoes for sale on Tempest knives, and it is what it is, and there's still some available at both of the dealers. Gabe Harlan says Blade City has some. Good. Yeah, if you have a favorite dealer, shout them out, guys. Sure, absolutely.
Blade City.
Replicant.
Blade City's been I've been selling knives to Blade City here and there last year. If I had extra, and I like that they have a strong whatnot presence. That's kind of what attracted
That is something different for you.
Yeah, when those guys contacted me, it was like, if you're just another web store, you're fighting an uphill battle because I've got dealers who have been selling Jack Wolf knives since 2022, and they've got the established collectors. But if you have something different to bring to the table, and they're like, we're really big on whatnot, and I was like, I heard of that before. I seen their booths at the Blade Show, so then I joined one of their streams, and I was like, wow, this is a whole thing. I had no idea, and they've done a really good job representing my brand on whatnot. So I've been happy with them.
Freak Show shouting out Blade Capone. Very cool. Did you Freak Show? I have to ask. Ben did my Carta. Did you happen to grab one? I don't know.
I think this is going to be the most popular one of the set this time around.
Really?
Too, which
Okay.
rarely happens with micarta, but I think when you get the recipe right, like the bronze and the green and the gray, it's like, okay.
Yeah, that's really cool.
It just works for people.
Yep.
I don't know if I was at CCKS this weekend.
Okay.
And you know what? Let me make the listing live on my website. But I had a show special that I was selling there, and I can make, since it's been seen now, I can put it on the website. But it's a tortoise.
Oh, look at you! It's a what?
Tortoise shell.
Oh gosh! All right,
Kieran,
guys, you heard it here first. Ben is making a tortoise shell version available on their website.
Well,
so
I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to put the listing up so you can.
Oh, you're going to put
the
listing. Okay.
And then I'll have them at Blade, Texas.
Okay.
As a
all right.
special.
I misunderstood. I apologize.
Yeah, I mean, if someone really
don't get too excited, Casey.
Send me a message, a little something for the KC live stream. I'll sell you one.
There you go.
Let me go here. Where do I find that?
Okay. Skull says TPK has the 80s versions individually photographed, so you can pick the one you want.
That's cool.
That's cool. Yeah, Austin's the best.
Shot.
Wow, Whatnot is a huge market. I have modded shows with 1,200 plus viewers at one time, says Tim. Yeah, you're not going to see me on there. I don't have any time.
Younger man's game, dude. I'll tell you what. Like, it's like,
I'm good,
I don't want to say
man.
it's chaotic, but it's a little chaotic.
I just don't have time to add one more thing.
No, well, you could spectate from time to time, but
right, maybe.
It's very, I think it's like for the Twitch generation primarily.
Okay.
Guys that have been, doing streams and chats that run together simultaneously. There's a lot going on when you go on a Whatnot stream, dude.
Yeah.
It's sirens going off and chats going
off. I'm good.
Going off.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't care for that then. Hey, Will B, what's up, man? Good to have you here. He says, hey, Ben and KC and everybody.
What's up, Will?
And 41 months for Will. Will, I appreciate you, dude. Thanks for popping in,
ride, man.
Yeah, we have a lot of folks like that. It's awesome. Whatnot is TikTok for shopping. There you go. It's like Knife Vegas show. Yeah. There you go, Fred. I've not been on there, so I don't know, man.
Casey, pull up my website. Let's look at that tortoiseshell one.
All right, let's do it. Jack. I like it that I've been on your site so many times. It just goes straight there. All right, here we go. Let's kill. Hold on. I gotta make sure I don't put the wrong thing up here. Jack Wolf Knives. So if you go to Gunslinger here, is it showing it?
There it is.
And let me take Fred off the screen. So the tortoiseshell, holy cow, that is super cool.
It's cool, man.
That's really unique looking. So now, is that resin or kieranite or
kieranite tortoiseshell?
Okay.
And it's got DLC liner. It's got a gold anodized collar and screws, hand satin blade, and then it's got a polished backspacer. So like flip the arrows.
All right, hold on.
Go to the next picture. The little arrow off to the side.
Yep, gotcha. Told you I wasn't good at this. Okay.
There you go.
Nice, very nice. That's like all over the map, dude.
Yeah, that's the Ben and Donnie special, dude. When we like come up with these show specials, we kind of go crazy with it.
That's awesome. It's the Warby Parker version. Nice, Aries.
So there's 20 of those.
Okay, Tim put the link up if you guys want to go check it out.
When you guys want one of those, I'll sell them tonight.
There you go, Kathleen.
Otherwise, they won't be available until Texas.
That's funny. Well, I didn't even do this yet, but let's let me take this down. So let's show the artwork now. Is this Gonzo on this one?
No, I did Sean Tiffany.
Okay, so this is Sean.
So Gonzo did second releases. I'll either go every other is kind of the logical thing. If I make it to a fourth release or something, I mean, at some point you got to retire,
right?
For the sake of the collector,
right? You've done it a couple of times. So
this is the third
time. So that's super cool.
He's a space cowboy this time.
That's awesome. He's got space boots on there.
Yeah,
show this one to Ash.
Yeah. And so we took an opportunity to sort of simplify the layout a little bit, like the banner that says Gunslinger Jack's not quite as big along the side.
Yeah.
Just little stuff.
Yep.
Yep.
Very
And then
cool.
we did the stickers are cool. I told them like sort of make it space age metallic looking, the Jack Wolf logo.
Okay.
Yeah, grab the sticker out of the
Right.
can.
Yep.
And then I got some stickers made to throw in people's web orders of that logo that's die cut. So
By the way, if you guys don't forget, there's going to be a tiny little baggie in there. That's your little plug for the clip. And I'm trying to get the sticker out. Sorry, Ben.
Give it a wrist flick like this. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's kind of a spacey look to it.
Yeah.
Very cool. And then here's the pog.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, focus. There we go. Whoop. Trying to drop it. I did drop it. Very, very cool. The whole package. And these are still available, which is awesome. Ben is allowing our group a chance to buy the tortoiseshell gold. If anybody's interested, there you go, Tim.
Yeah, just send me an email. Support at Jack Wolf, and we'll do it tomorrow.
Yep. So yeah, guys, we'll go back. Let's go back to the website here in a moment. But this is again the crosshatch version. Ben's been showing the micarta version. And we'll just go back over here and back to the beginning. Really, Casey? I am the worst at this thing. You would think, I'm a technical guy, but you have an 80s camo version. They do have those at, somebody said,
TPK.
At Blade City and at TPK. Yep, there you go. What was the dealer? I didn't even get to look. What was the dealer exclusive this time?
Blade HQ Butterscotch Paper.
Nice. This guy. Okay. Yep. That's crazy, dude.
Yep. Polished.
That's where do you find this stuff, man?
It's all out there.
Yeah, I guess. That's crazy. It's not Westinghouse, though, is it? Or is it?
No, it's a modern produced.
That's beautiful. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's gorgeous.
Oh, if it was Westinghouse, that stuff costs like $200.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. That is, but that's just flat out gorgeous. And then, of course, you have the ebony wood version, which is just classy. Yeah, I love on this one. I love the polished clip.
Yeah, kind of like the ironwood one we did. Similar scheme. But of course, we have pivot collar now on these.
Yep. And then you've seen it here first, the tortoiseshell version. So really cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm excited about Texas, Ben, because I'm actually going to be there. So what the heck is up with that? But yeah, we'll see you there, dude.
I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm being asked what email you want them to use, Ben.
Support at jackwolfknives.com.
Support at jackwolfknives.com. If you're interested, Ben will hook you up, guys.
Yeah, it's 22 made, but me and Donnie each have one, so that makes 20 available to the general public.
Yeah, if you guys are coming up with that stuff, you should keep one, man. That's awesome. I've been keeping one of everything. Kevin always fusses at me. He says, "How can you keep a?" I'm like, because it's a piece of me. Of course, I'm going to.
I mean, we're collectors at the end of the day. I have one of everything I ever made. Almost one of everything I ever made. I didn't keep one of every vampire hunter. They're just too scarce. Where I was like, I'll just sell these. Like, I know I can get LP to make me one if I want it at some point. So it's like, I'll just sell these. But I can't get one-offs from the factory. You know?
Right. No, you can't do that.
So,
Kevin, we'll see you there, man. That's awesome, dude. I'm glad to hear you'll be there.
Dude, people seem super stoked for Texas. I think it's going to be like an amazing show.
Oops. Sorry about that. I hit the wrong button.
This is so smooth, man. This one's nice and broken in. I've been carrying it and using it. Holy cow. It's like glass.
That's awesome. Very, very cool. All right. So, guys, if you have specific questions for Ben, you can do that. We're not going to keep him on here forever. Sometimes I have a bad habit of doing that. And so we're going to not take advantage of his time. But I will definitely, we're not done talking about these for sure. I think Like I said, you go back, how many runs? 2 runs of the sharpshooter,
2 runs of the
and
sharpshooter, and this is the
3
third
runs of the gunslinger.
Yeah,
That's
and I
crazy.
probably won't do another one. To be completely honest with you, I think it's 3 and out. I mean, never say never, but I think that's good. So it's just it's always been the one people. I think it's probably our most popular.
There it is.
I
was trying to remember the other one I had, and there that is. So
yep, that's a V2.
Yep. So very, very cool. So there are 3 gunslingers in the house. That's crazy. Yep. But yeah, very, very cool. I love blue. But that crosshatch, there's something just stunning. Matter of fact, I was thinking earlier, Ben, even though this one doesn't have a DLC blade, I'm kind of wishing it did now. I think these 2 would carry my Holt haptic. Have you seen that? Look at the milling. Come on, focus. Why are you not focusing?
Oh,
Look
yeah. That's
it's
cool.
It's that checkered.
Interesting.
Yeah, I love their milling patterns. They just do some sick. Look at that. Oh gosh.
That's good.
I'm working on a crazy milling pattern for some prototypes right now. With a different company than usual, but then there's they do this feather pattern too.
Nice.
That I just absolutely love on this guy. I'm gonna end up selling half my collection and just keep collecting Holts. I just love them, man. They're just so good. I keep telling myself I'm going to save for Blade Show, but then I always spend it all on knives, and I never get to go. There you go. Yeah, I bought my tickets 2 months ago, so I left myself no choice but to go. It's just the way it goes. Yep, and Ben's always there.
I'll be there.
Yeah, that's awesome. Your camera went really dark. I don't know.
Because I'm outside.
Yo, you're outside. Okay. I was like, where'd he go?
There's a lot of racket in my house. So
yeah, you're fine.
Outside,
it doesn't. Yeah, I understand. There's a lot. I can hear people stomping around upstairs like crazy people.
Yeah, that's just what it is.
So, Ben, I'm gonna do something, and I hate to do it, man, but because people ask me all the time, what's my favorite Tempest, and I do answer it. I don't like copping out, but I also don't like answering it because it's like and especially with somebody like you who's got a billion. But I got to tell you, dude, of the locking knives, I mean, it's still the Bionic, man. It's cool. Just, I don't know what it is. Well, first of all, it's this version. It's just something sick about the polished look on this one. And then you're my friend. So this is your design. Well, they're all your design, but you know what I mean.
Sure.
It's got a little bit of extra bend in it. And I think that makes it super cool for me. But I won't ask you which one.
I've never been the type to really have a favorite of anything.
Yep.
I think that's the collector in me. You know what I mean? There's some things in life like I can have one, but most things are not like that. Most times I want to own a bunch of something and have a collection. And I would say
I think that's it.
I would say this collection represents my favorite knives. I there's knives that aren't in my collection. I don't fancy those, so they're not my favorites. But I don't have a single favorite of anything, really.
Did Ben go vampire into the dark shadows? There you go. My favorite is always what's in my pocket. There you go. My favorite is the next one. Yep.
Yeah.
So I showed Ben this handle material on the Sugar House knife that's coming out this week. I said, Ben, we need a Jack Wolf in that crazy stuff.
Yeah.
That's the Finch that's coming out this week, which is, I mean, I know you like appreciating other people's designs too. I mean, I think this is a pretty dang sweet looking.
It's got a little bit of a cyborg flair to it now that I really look at it.
Yeah, kind of. Really does a little bit.
Yeah, it kind of swoops up and then
it was yeah, right. The blade itself, yeah.
Yeah, the blade more so than the handle.
Yep. It's got it's modeled after the Flying Goddess hood ornaments from the
Rolls Royces or what?
The 30s. I don't know what cars they were on. Help me out, somebody. But they were on like a lot of the getaway cars for the mob folks back then. And then while we're showing kind of crazy knives, this is the newest version of the Rosecraft Baron Fork.
I was seeing videos of those. They look good.
Baron Fork Jack. Yeah, this is that red. It's coming out Thursday. Red jig bone. It's a square end Jack, I think is what he was calling it. The pattern.
Kind of
like
swells
that.
in the middle, huh?
Yeah, it does have a swell for sure.
Yeah, but even the other way, from like scale to scale.
Oh yeah, yes sir.
Yeah.
Yep.
How's it feel?
Now I will say, if you compare it to the denim micarta version, it's the bone is way thicker.
I see.
You see that?
Yeah. Well, that's so they could cut the grooves in it, and also then they have to taper it back down to the bolster. So.
Yep.
Looks good.
But yeah, I mean, again, I like kind of some of the unique jack patterns, so that's a pretty cool. My only, Tim and I were talking earlier in the stream, is it's not really pinchable. This one is not. I mean, there's really no way to pinch it. So
yeah, I mean, do you have good nail nick access, and how's the spring relative to the nail nick and everything?
Yeah, so it's like a 7, and it's a long pull.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty good. Again, you can get pretty much up towards the front here.
Yeah,
and the access is good. It's strong. I would say it's a 7.
Yeah,
all day long. So it just kind of depends on your thought process of what you like.
At the end of the day, like a traditional knife, they're designed to be used with your fingernail. That's like what they are. And a lot of patterns weren't pinchable. And if you get into 2-blade knives, they're not going to both be pinchable. So
no, I agree.
At some point, if you're going to be enthusiast, you got to get comfortable with the idea of using a nail nick.
Oh no. And I am, but it's a preference thing. It's
sure,
just,
I think most people prefer to pinch them open.
Very, very much so. And I don't know if you've noticed, but Austin from TPK, thank you very much. He's doing half of his knives now with easy open. So it's like, he's taking it a whole nother level, if you will, with that. Thank you for the cough drop. Now everybody can hear me not choke to death. I'm still on the back end of whatever horrible cold I had been. And standing here talking, my throat was starting to tighten up. So I'm like, we're going to get ahead of this.
I did a lot of talking this weekend at the CCKS.
I bet you did. How's the attendance at that one?
It was really well attended on 2-day show, Saturday, Sunday. Really well attended on Saturday. Sunday's never the same because it's not a show that takes 2 days to see everything. So guys that come on Sunday either just want to come again or couldn't come on Saturday. But, I would say it's a good 80-20. Like 80% of the total crowd is on Saturday, 20% is on Sunday. So you really want to judge it by the Saturday crowd. And their spring show is usually less attended than their fall show, just generally. Okay. But for a spring show, I think it's the best attended spring show they've ever had. So
and good. that one's located where? I know California, but where?
Yeah, so it's in Orange County, and it's usually in Anaheim, but they had a hotel this time in Santa Clara, which is right next to the airport.
Right.
So from an exhibitor flying in, dude, it couldn't have been more convenient.
That's awesome.
I flew from Phoenix to Orange County. It's like a hop, skip, and a jump. Got off the plane, grabbed my bag, jumped in an Uber, and I was at the hotel in 5 minutes. And it was a nice hotel.
That's awesome. I don't know what to expect in Texas. I haven't really looked how far the airport is from the venue, but my hotel's right beside the venue.
It's a bit of a hike. It's not like right there because DFW is so big. It's kind of its own thing,
Yep.
But it's
never been there, so we'll find out. If I don't get lost or something. The other thing I was gonna no, I'm flying. I'm just saying if I don't get lost, I'm taking an Uber, so yes, I'm not gonna get lost. But I was gonna say also on this one, I love that you went with a pivot collar on this one.
Yeah.
I think that looks just something else to set it off. That's so cool.
A little something, something to
something.
identify the third version, something to add a little value without increasing the price. The seamlessness of the scale to the frame is awesome. And it's like, unless you know to look for a seam, you'd think it's a frame lock.
Right. I mean, I of course immediately start looking, but yes, I agree.
It's there, but if like, you handed it to someone, they'd be like, "Oh, is this a frame lock?" And they're like, "Wait a minute,"
Yep.
So
probably Skull. You're probably right. There'll probably be a shuttle from my hotel. You may be right. I'll have to check into that.
Where are you staying?
You would have to ask. I think it's the Hampton that's right there. Hampton Inn.
Might be staying at the same place as you. I've stayed at a couple. There's like a few.
It's the one that's right. Literally, it was the closest one. So I think
I'm staying at the same place as you.
Okay.
I stayed at the Omni before. I stayed at the Hilton before. But this time I'm staying at, I think, the Hampton.
Right. I usually, when I see the name Hampton Inn, it's not like the first thing I jump on, but I did a little research. It looks really nice. So I was like, cool. All right, we'll try that.
The Omni's nice, but it's expensive. And
yeah. I feel like this is already, since I'm not coming as Tempest, I'm just coming as Not As Fast. It was already getting real pricey, and I'm just like, nah, bro. I'm going to try to keep it down a little bit here.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go, Rebel. We'll see you then. That's exactly where I am, man. No limo. Yeah, right. Who's going to pick me up in a limo? Some knucklehead. By the way, Benny, we're about to have a momentous occasion probably in the next week or so here. We're at 49,734 subscribers. So we are 200 and what is that? 66? 266 subs away from 50,000 subs. So pretty dang crazy.
Oh, it should be certainly before Blade, Texas. You'll be there.
Hopefully next week or two, I would think.
That's awesome,
but
man. That's a big milestone, dude.
Yeah, it's you, especially for you and me. I think I was either at 1,000 or under 1,000 when we met. And it's like
you were just getting off the ground as far as your subscriber count.
Right, exactly. And I had only been like, heavily posting for about a year. As far as every freaking day. And by the way, just to smooth that one out, we went over 10,500 uploads yesterday.
Dang.
Hey, Louie, what's up, dude?
This one's Oscar, actually.
Oh, that's Oscar. Daggone it. Oscar's like, don't confuse me.
They call me. He's like, say that again. I'm going to get this gunslinger out.
Ben is in dark mode. Yes, he is.
Yeah, I'm like this white dog who seems to glow in the freaking dark.
Yeah, he does. That's funny. There, we can't see Ben in the mullet, but we see the dog for sure. What's up, Oscar? Oh man, he's just chilling. Yeah, he likes that. Get his head rubbed there. He's like, oh yeah.
And these dogs, like, could pet them all day, and just wouldn't
really
let you stop. Yeah,
they're just chilling. That's awesome. I like his hair. He's got a coiffed hairdo there.
They got fluffed up on Friday, so it doesn't take long to get all dirty.
Ben's been turned into, it's that what was that Disney movie, The Shaggy Dog? That's Ben's turned into a dog.
That's funny.
It's because Casey is so goofy. Okay, yeah, I am pretty goofy. Got 3 gunslinger sitting this one out. Okay, be shady yet,
Fair enough.
I'm sure he's got that purple one. He has to. I'm pretty sure. That's awesome. Yeah, what a great look of white fur against the backdrop. There you go. Yep. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited, man. It's been a long road. I keep getting asked, do you think you'll ever get to 100K and get the plaque? I'm like, if it takes the same amount of time, no. If it takes another 10 and a half years, I doubt I'll still be doing my channel 10 and a half years from now, but maybe.
You'd be surprised, man.
Yeah,
Time flies, and I could see if you just keep climbing at some steady pace, you're gonna be like, well, we're almost at 60,000. Well, we're almost at 75,000.
Well, we picked up 20,000 subs in 2025, and
wow.
So if we can do that again, then then it's a different ball game. But you just never know. I mean, Ben, I don't know if I've even talked to you about this, but I have a video from Blade Show Atlanta that is now by the way, it's had 205,000 views in the last 48 hours.
Wow.
And it was recorded and posted the day after Blade Show Atlanta.
What year?
This year.
Okay.
Last year, whatever. So what's 8 months ago? It's got 13.2 million views.
What?
I've gained 12,000 subscribers from that one video.
Wow.
It's literally just the guy at Poikilo Blades explaining the alchem, the knife that they turn and the blade expands and contracts.
How lucky for him.
Yeah. No, and he keeps telling me he's going to send me one to do more videos with, but they haven't yet. So
it's like,
we'll see. He's selling too many of them. That's what he actually said. He said, I can't send you one because I keep selling them. And I'm like, that makes sense. Sell them. But yeah, it's pretty freaking wild, my friend. It's how does Jack Wolf QC spring tension? Is there an acceptable range for them or something, says the NASA? So on a slip joint, I think he's asking.
Oh, we walk and talk every single one of them. And so when they heat treat springs, they obviously heat treat them presumably all at once, or several of them all at once. And so they all feel relatively similar in a batch. But we walk and talk every single one of them.
So, but they're pretty similar. You're not getting, like, if let's just say the average is 7, you're probably getting a 6 maybe here and there, but not below that.
6.5 to a 7.5. Like,
okay,
there's not a huge spread. But I think the better question is, like, how do you get that spring strength right in the first place? We do that through prototyping.
Yep.
So if I get a prototype and it's too weak, I say it's too weak. Like, okay, reference this other model. I want it to feel more like that one. And then they have to remake another prototype and send it. And then I got to analyze that one.
So let's see if I can get you to answer this. So prototype wise, how many models out are you? Roughly.
Drawings,
5, 10?
Drawings or
prototype wise? Like, what do you, because if you're doing 1 and maybe 2 runs of a prototype, you got to have enough headroom.
Yeah.
So how far out are you working? Are you
I'm thinking,
golly, that's crazy, dude.
I'm anywhere from 7 to 10 knives in active prototyping at any given time. And then beyond that, crazy. There's like another at least 10 that are drawings that haven't started prototyping yet.
Wow. That's I've got one that's in the process of prototyping, and I've got another one that I'm starting in the process of prototyping. I have a set of prototypes here that are good to go for my. So I've got a knife on order, the Mach 71. Then the mini Fractus will be next. So I've got those protos, and then I'm working 2 protos ahead. So that's I'm definitely not. I only got 1 knife out in 25. So we're already under the second one. So I'm hoping to do 3 or 4 in 26. So
my approach is 2 things. Like, number 1, I think about it like a funnel, like and I always have to be putting things into the top of the funnel, like throughout the year. And so it starts with drawings. And then if I'm going to get prototypes, I want to prototype 3 to 5 different models at once, because when those prototypes pop out of the funnel, some of them may never see the light of day. Those drop out. Some of them need to go back into the top of the funnel with a drawing revision. And then some of them might need just an additional prototype revision with small tweaks. So it's like, of the 3 to 5 I put into the top of the funnel, I might get 1 or 2 out the bottom ready for action, and then they'll trickle down. So it's like,
right.
The more crap I can put into the top of the funnel just through attrition, more stuff will come out the bottom.
That makes sense. That absolutely makes sense. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it for sure. So someday I would love to do it full time. I've got so many dang designs sitting here. It's not even funny. Hey, you, it's Ashlyn, everybody. What can I help you with? There, right there. Ashlyn's got a bunny, so everybody applaud and have a cheer and thank her.
I didn't tape it yet.
What do you mean you didn't tape it? What are you doing? All right, I'll take care of it. Y'all want to see the bunny while Ashlyn's here? Killer Ice Cream Bunny, number 165. And he got some ice creams on his head. Oscar, wait, not Oscar. Which one was that? Yeah, it is Oscar. Oscar, you want to eat the bunny? Yeah, well, there's the dog on this. Look, he's looking at it. Oh, eat it. Eat it. All right, eat it. Yes, smart Alec. Thank you, Ash.
He's like, kill the bunny.
He's. Yep. She's the bunny's not. The bunny's not down here. She takes him up to her room.
We've got some rabbits in our neighborhood, like desert ones,
Okay.
And these dogs, they'll see them, and I'm like, you'll never catch it, dude. Like, not in a million years. They're so fast. So, but
those jackrabbits have huge back legs.
Huge.
Yeah.
But what this guy's good at doing, and I think it's in their genetics, is like he'll get birds out of the bushes. Like he'll flush them out. I'll be walking him and he'll just stick his head in a bush, and all of a sudden out comes a bird. I'm like, oh, it's a bird.
Hilarious.
It'd be a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Dogs can be really good at bird hunting. That's crazy. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna let Ben go in about 5 or 10 minutes here, so probably 5. So if you have questions, now is your time to ask. We don't want to keep him here waiting, but please make sure you're checking out these guys, the gunslingers. They are available at dealers. If you have any questions about what dealers, I'll be glad to go back over that again. But they're available, and I do have links like to TPK down below and SMKW and others. So check it out. No codes on these. I always like to say that in case somebody gets confused, but no codes on the Jack Wolf knives or on Finch, or they're not the only ones. There's lots of folks that don't do codes. So
it's really for people to understand what that's about. That's really to create a level playing field for the dealers.
100%.
Because when you have several dealers selling your stuff, and if you allow codes, then the dealers who prefer not to use codes feel compelled to use codes. And then it's like, well, why don't you just lower the price then?
Right.
So it's, and that's really the feedback I've got from the dealers. They really prefer to have a level playing field. And so that's how we do that. It lets them compete on merit for your business as opposed to just trying to be the lowest price.
100%. Yep. And a couple of things. Let's see. Neil McKenzie says wild rabbits around his house in Tucson. There you go. Dale Lane says any more Steel series on the horizon. He's not going to answer that, Dale.
What was his question?
Any more Steel series on the horizon?
Yeah. So as you guys may know, I don't ever tell you what's coming up specifically. What I will tell you is that my primary focus is expansion of the Gateway line because that's what I get the most requests for. And, to be honest with you, that's what I'm most excited to work on is expanding that product line.
Yep.
Because it lets me, I won't take the exact, for example, sharpshooter you held up earlier. That's a gun stock. Well, I'm not going to copy and paste that gun stock drawing into the Gateway, but that doesn't mean I won't do a gun stock in the Gateway. It'll just look a little different. So it lets me kind of read kind of go at these patterns again. Ultimately, if I want to have because I got to have a gun stock, I got to have a coffin. Like, they're all my favorite patterns. That's why I did them in the premium series. So it's like at some point I got to do those in the gateway, you know. So that's my primary focus. You'll see more of that in 2026. That's as much
There
as
you go. So this year, that's the best you're gonna get.
Yep.
Yep.
This is a good question. For the design funnel, are the slip joints, collab fixes, and locking folders in different funnels all in the same, getting the timing on the drops? So that's a great question. So I'm constantly putting whatever projects I can think of into the funnel. And the more of them that can drop out of the bottom of that funnel means the more time I have to sprinkle them into the drop schedule in some form or fashion. If you pay attention to our drop schedule, we try to do things like not put like things back to back too often, you know? So it's like, okay, he did a fixed blade, then he did a premium folder, then he did a slip joint. I try not to be like slip joint, slip joint, slip joint, fixed blade, fixed blade, fixed blade. So if I want to have that level of flexibility, I've got to get projects through the design and prototyping process so that they're on the shelf ready to go. And I just cram all that stuff in the funnel constantly. The collabs were a little different. The collabs took longer because those were different styles. We used different parts. We used different thicknesses. And I was collaborating with someone, which will always take a little longer, right? Like it's got to work for both schedules. So I kind of kept those on the shelf until I had enough of them done so that I could roll them out in sort of a close enough period of time. Because like it'd be kind of weird if I created a collaborative series and then another one didn't come out for 6 or 7 months and then another one didn't come out for a year. It'd be really disjointed. So if that makes sense.
Makes sense. Absolutely. I so want a scuffle. There you go, Robert. I mean, I don't know if you can find one at this point, but definitely a cool one.
Get down, bud. There you go.
Brian White. How about an XL collusion, says Brian White.
Yeah, you know, certainly there's an opportunity to do larger versions of everything. So I appreciate the feedback, certainly.
Yep. That would be cool. And I would definitely vote for some gateway versions of some of the stuff you've done, you know?
Yeah,
like I mean, maybe a low drag kind of thing. That would be kind of cool.
No-brainer. Like, how could I not do some of those patterns in a new iteration? Like, those were all my favorite patterns.
Right.
I could not do it. Like, I'm not giving away anything there. Like, clearly,
no, you're not.
You know, I'd be crazy not to redo those patterns in some time. But that doesn't mean there's some other ones. Like, here's something interesting about the Gateway series. Because we're priced under $100, I can try different and riskier patterns, right? Because if you do a offbeat pattern at $300, it's tough for sell because someone's like, man, I really, I don't know if I like that. That one might not be for me. You got to kind of get them.
Understood.
But if it's a little more unusual and it's under $100, someone's like, I'm willing to see if I like that.
Tim is asking about gateway locking knives.
Gateway locking knives. Like, do you mean, a back lock might.
He's just saying gateway versions of the locking versions. So I think
I don't know. You're even farther out ahead of me, Tim. Like, I'm not there yet. But look, if the Gateway series continues to be what people want, I'll have to think about what makes sense there. I think kind of logically, you go with the pin construction back locks, or I guess we would call them lock backs typically when you talk about traditional knives. But if you're talking like frame lock or whatever, I mean, fertile ground.
There you go. Let's see. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything else, and then we'll let you go here in just a moment. Do we need to buy a Jack Wolf so he can turn the lights on?
Yes.
He's outside, man. Come on, give the man a break.
I kind of like this spooky presentation.
Spooky Ben. It's Spooky Ben. Large gun stock lockback hunter. Nice.
One thing I want to
Gun
mention.
stock lockback hunter. That's crazy. There you go.
So,
And somebody else said, Ben, you should do something like a cold steel
my
Espada.
God, that thing's hilarious, dude. The more the longer I'm in the knife game, the more I love cold steel, dude, and all the crazy stuff they have. It's so entertaining. What that brand did over the
I was gonna go to SMKW and buy something else. I just ran. I was gonna buy a a Code 4 just to have another big giant ridiculous knife, but I didn't have
Thank
time.
God for Cold Steel doing stuff like that, dude, because
this is just
it's
stupid.
just awesome.
And it's awesome. Well, yeah, have you seen me I've been beating the ever-loving heck out of this thing, man.
It takes
I'm stuck it like 100 times.
I mean, it's a machete. Like, look at that.
Yeah, basically. And it's that triad lock, so it's not going anywhere.
One thing I wanted to mention, and if you sign up for my email list, you know this, but so I get the Vampire Hunter. That's one that LT Wright makes for me.
Yep.
And we had one, like, originally that project grew out of the demand. So when I first went to him, the idea was just like, oh, he makes me like a batch of 20 a couple times a year. You know, we can do them in ironwood. We can do them in bone. We do them in Magna Cut. They're very time consuming for those guys. Well,
oh gosh, they're coming for you, Ben. I hear them.
It's the ghetto bird, as they say. But fortunately, in the dark, they can't see me.
There you go. Good.
So LT, so I'm getting requests for more of these knives. And so I've been out there a few times. I'm like, I'm going to come out there and I want to watch you make these things. And I want to see if we can evolve the project. He's like, okay, come out. So I go out there and I watch him make the knives. And I'm like there next to the guys as they're going through the process. And I'm like, okay, like I see where the bottlenecks are making these on the Vampire. When you're cutting in those angles in the back and you're trying to cut in those facets, they're like doing that by hand and by eye. And they want them to be just right. And it's a lot slower than the way they normally produce knives. And then when they're doing ironwood and bone, it's like a straight up handmade knife. They have all these blocks of bone laid out. They're applying the dye. They have to dry. They're like book matching the wood and they're having to glue the wood and all this stuff. I'm like, I get it. Like, this is time consuming. So
100%. Yeah.
So I was like, okay, now show me how you make a Genesis. Like, show me how you make one of your regular production line products. I'm like, okay, so I get it. So I was like, how do we take elements of your production knives and modify the Vampire Hunter so that you can make a Vampire Hunter in the same time it takes you to make a Genesis? And so we spent like a day and a half working on that. And what it really boiled down to was like, we can't do them all in Magna Cut. That stuff it wants to warp. It's like harder for them to work with when they grind it. So we're like, okay, we'll do them in AEBL because they have a ton of experience in that. And then we essentially rounded the butt and we put we eliminated the like individual facets on the handle, which is tasteful modifications, but that allows them to make those for me now on a monthly basis.
Okay.
So I'm getting 20 pieces a month. So I'm not getting
nice.
But if they can really get the hang of making them, and they're conservative over there, like it's not a sprint, it's a marathon, right? So if you guys are into the Vampire, and I have to use synthetics, like I've got to get stuff that comes in sheets. Like I can't, the wood and the bone is too time consuming. But if I go with my Cartas, G10, stuff like that, with the new handle design and the AEBL, number one, they're $275 instead of $350. So we were able to bring the price down. They still have the super high quality sheath. It's just we now have a design that is mass production. I call it mass production. It's not exactly mass production, but more streamlined for production. So if you guys are into that Vampire Hunter,
that's awesome, man.
Stay tuned to my email list because I don't really promote them across all my channels. There's just not enough. So it's like I hit the email list and they sell pretty quick, but we're going to get them monthly.
That's awesome. I saw that email come out this last time. I was like, wow, cool. He's doing more. So that's awesome to hear your story and that you went up there and did all that. That's really cool.
Yeah. And, you know, credit to those guys because they don't need this project, right? They like this project. They take a lot of pride in this project. And I know LT loves seeing all our collectors who post pictures of their vampire hunters and stuff. So it's just been it's been fun for everybody involved.
Kind of a different process for them, which is cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, and it's brought his collectors into the Jack Wolf family. It's brought Jack Wolf collectors into his family. That's what's great about collaborations.
That is really cool. I just put that in the wrong drawer. I'm losing my mind, Ben.
What are you looking for there?
No, I was putting the sharpshooter back, and I put it in the wrong drawer like a dumb. I'm one of these guys that you don't like because I'm storing my knives in the slips.
No, so, you can do it. Just don't email me.
That's the way I keep them from banging up. That's the way I keep them from banging on each other. And
do you have desiccant in there?
I do.
Yeah. So you know, I mean, you're taking reasonable measures.
Yeah, I need to put more in there. I need to probably put not more new. I need to put new in there.
Yeah, stay on that.
Yep. All right. Well, guys, don't forget. Let's just do one more reminder and we'll let Benny go. First of all, go join his Facebook group, Jack Wolf Knives Worldwide. And also go check these out. They are at dealers. There's two versions right there, the micarta version and the crosshatch titanium version. They're available still at dealers as we speak. There's an 80s version. There's an ebony version. I think there's still some of the exclusive, Benny? The butterscotch. Yep.
Yeah, they ordered a big chunk of those, so I think
very cool. 95 watching, very cool. Everybody hit that like button. So, all right, Benny. Well, thank you, dude. And I wanted to say, I didn't get to say this, guys. Ben is the most flexible, kind dude out there. Like I told you, I've had a rough between being really sick and then out of town for a week with a work trip. Ben was very flexible, and to come on after the drop is awesome. I appreciate you, my friend. And hopefully we'll get back on some sort of a schedule here. I am working so much for the next 2-3 weeks and then Blade Show. And so I think finally in April, things will get back on the rails a little bit. It's just this time of year is rough for me. Thankfully, I'm not going. I usually sometimes go to a conference in Vegas in April, and thankfully I'm not going to that one this year. So I somehow got out of that one. so that's good. That's good.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, my friend, and thanks for your patience. I appreciate you.
I'll see you later.
All right, guys. Later to Benny B. See ya. All right. So we are going to jump right into the giveaway. And why am I going to do that? Because it's actually working right now. So we're going to go straight into the hashtag, and then I'm going to show you what is in the giveaway after that. But since it's actually working, we're going to go straight to it. Okay. So I'm going to put a hashtag on the screen. You're going to have 2 minutes to enter it exactly like you see it. You enter it one time only. Do not cheat. Do not enter in multiple accounts. If I figure you out that you're doing that, I will not let you win. Also, U.S. addresses only. And you have 2 minutes to respond and tell me you're here, or we will redraw. Okay. So there is your hashtag. Do it. Do it now. You've got 2 minutes. It is actually working as we speak. So go do it now. The quicker, the better, while it's actually working. All right. So 2 minutes and we will draw. I will get the giveaway stuff over here so that we can have it. And I will start showing a couple of things while we're doing this. You are going to get two knives tonight as I try to scratch one of them up. You are going to get a lovely Tim B Compass Shark. Thank you to my buddy Tim for sending those. Thanks to, I saw Pins and Pin Blades. Thank you, Pins, for your stickers. And we also have an Urban Gear carabiner knife in the giveaway tonight from Pins and Pin Blades. Thank you for that. Less than a minute. You do have a butter knife. Guys, this swag pack tonight is jammed. You have Big Red, and you have, I mean, there's so much in here. It's not even funny. Kevin Smith and knives, and Kelly, and there's everything in here. There's a Kelly paracord keychain in there. It's one of the new Knives Fest cards. There is a bunny and a knife in here. So you are going to get some really cool stuff tonight. 30 seconds. 30 seconds and we're drawing. 30 seconds and we are drawing. It is still updating. Hey, David. Oh, Daniel Harkness. Hello. 15 seconds and we're drawing. 15 seconds. Yes, it's KC clock. It's a little faster than the normal clock. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam. All right, guys. A little better odds than usual tonight. 70 people have entered, and let's see who our winner is. Arizona. Let me know you are here, and we will show you the knives. Arizona EDC, please let me know you are here in 2 minutes. I forgot to say you can't have one in the last 4 weeks, but he hasn't, so we're good. We are good. Where you at, Arizona? Nope. I thought I saw him. I don't. I lose so others don't have to. There you go. Hello, Arizona. He's here. I see somebody saying, but I haven't seen him yet. All right, I think I'm going to take you guys' word because I'm sure not seeing him. There he is. Okay, I got you, Arizona. Very cool. Congratulations. All right, so Arizona, before I show you knives, you need to send me an email. And please try to do it, right after the stream is over so I can get it ready to go. You need to send me an email with your screen name, your real name, your mailing address, and a screenshot of your YouTube login page, okay? If you can do that, knivesfast@gmail.com is the email address. So please do that. And so congratulations. Your first knife is one of my favorite Kaiser knives, the Foca. And this is the bar lock version, which is still pretty dang snappy. You get the Kaiser Foca. And you also get the purple Rosecraft Tarcanus. Big beast of a burly knife here. Very good. And there is the email on the screen. knivesfast@gmail.com is what you're emailing our friend Arizona EDC. Very, very cool. So I'll get this ready to go. You send me your address and I will get it rolling. Hopefully you like the look of those knives. I hope so. He says thank you. So I assume he's liking them. But that Kaiser Foca is awesome. Now they have announced, I think, I better not say that just in case, but they have a really cool knife in this month's Kaiser Drops. I did get those yesterday. I better not say it, but I love the Foca, but I think we're going to take another step here with what they've got in the works for this month. I got it yesterday and was playing with it, and I'm like, wow, okay. So there's some really cool ones this month for sure. So really, really awesome indeed. And guys, it is time to wrap because my throat is about done. Yeah, I hope it keeps going, Anasso. I hope people will use my links because that's what's going to keep them coming back. if you do buy Kaiser knives and you want to buy a Kaiser knife, if you use my link and look, I'm going to get a little something back. I'll just be honest. I am going to get an affiliate kickback, but that's not why I'm telling you this. I'm telling you this so they'll keep sending me the new knives. And the reason is it actually helps with views. When I review a Kaiser after they're already sold out, nobody watches that. Nobody watches that. But if I get to review them, I had great views last month because they were the new models. So if you guys like and comment those videos, and if you buy a Kaiser, if you use my link, it will help exponentially, guys. It really, really will. I don't spend a lot of time talking about like the stream or I'm going to kill you, or because I won't. That sounded dumb, but I don't pound that like other channels do. Okay. But some of that stuff does tend to be important because that's what people look at when they send you knives. And it's not just so that I can get cool knives in the review. It's that I can have cool stuff to give away and review. So that's literally what it comes up to. I keep every once in a while, I'm going to keep some just so I have, because everybody keeps asking me, like, for example, I don't have a Militao. So everybody says, you know, can you compare it to a Militao? So I am going to keep a few of these up front just so I have, if there's a popular model, to have one to review, to compare it to. But for the most part, I'm going to give these away. You like that? Oh no. Yeah, you should be really scared of me. I'm a super scary person. But there are some really, I'm trying to remember what all of them were. I opened them really quick in a blur last night. I don't even remember. Let's see. Yeah, that one I really dig. And then what was this one? Oh yeah. So there's two really cool. There's a bunch of cool ones this month, but there are two that are really, really cool. I can't show them till Sunday or beyond, but I will be doing showing them off as soon as I can. And I'm gonna get some competition hyped up here tonight. Keith's gonna love me for this. So, guys, I don't know if you know this or not, but there's a competition that goes on every week right after the stream to see who can comment first. Keith had it forever. Now David gets it often. Sometimes it's why am I blanking on his name? I haven't seen him tonight. That's why I'm not thinking of him. But yeah, it's crazy. Now, as far as our chats tonight, we've got Dan Kenman, 18-month super chat. We got Jim Miller with a $10 Oh Father chat. And we got Will B with a 41 months. And we got Pins and Pin Blades with 13 months. So thanks to each and every one of you guys. I appreciate it very much. Thank you, Jim Miller. And thanks, Oh Father, for being here, because every time Oh Father comes, somebody buys a $10 super chat. So I think Oh Father needs to be here more often. I saw it come through, Chuck. I won't forget, man. Hey, Tim, thank you, man. Tim, I love my mods. I don't know if you saw Blue putting a lot of links. Tim's been putting links and all kinds of stuff. Jim and Blue and Byron and Freak Show. We have the best moderators anywhere. No doubt about it. You can go to any other channel that we got the best group. They love being here with you guys. And there's so much fun. Keith, did I forget Keith? Holy frick. Keith and I freak. We can't forget Keith. Keith is awesome. Yep. Yeah, the moderators, the Nice Fast moderators are incredible. Great people and great moderators. So very, very cool. All right, we are going to wrap it up because my throat is gone. So now, just a reminder, and I'm very sorry, there will not be a stream on Friday. I have to work. I won't have a hole in my day to be able to do it, probably next week as well. But you will have the Monday night streams. I will try to do pop-up verticals, but I will not. Oh no, Keith, don't ban me. You too, Fred. And Fred, I'm going to get on working on your knives in the next few days, man. I've got a lot going on this week. I'm working like 10, 12 hours almost every day. Some days 14, 15 hours, but I will get them done as soon as I can, at least by the weekend. Okay. I appreciate it very much. Fred has been incredibly kind and generous and understanding when I've been slower than I usually am. Brian, I wish I knew, dude. Kubi has been out for Chinese New Year. They don't get back until tomorrow. So I will ask them, has it even gotten started? What's the date? That kind of stuff. But right now I don't know. See you, Metal Relic. All right, guys, literally, I got to stop talking. So like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell to all. I appreciate all you folks. Thank you so much for your kindness and for being patient with me. Again, we're kind of going to get back on track here. And thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell to all. And thanks for watching the Knives Fast channel. See you guys. Have a great one.